Silly churl. Silly churl.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Bathe in sunlight. When bathe in moonlight.
Burst forth!
Nice and spicy. You're
feel this ancient power.
Beg for mercy. Huh? Shudder. Huh? Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Crush. Let's spark things up a little. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Shudder. Don't be such a brute. Surrender and I'll be vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy. More speed. Crush. Shudder. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy. Let's spark things up a little. Blitz. Crush. Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. sunlight. But when the moon's out, big. The moon. Silly child. Huh? Oh, it's you! Over here! Over here! It's Sarah from the Good Hunter! Oh, finally, I caught you. I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me. Oh, so it's you are close with her. Well, I heard she has a lot of respect for you. Anyway, what was it you wanted? Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit. Unfortunately, it's right in this busy... The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients. What? No! How? Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the hilly tree. Oh, help at last. Seems like everyone really Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender. Why don't you stop by and... Fine. In for a penny?
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
How rude!
Help. Oh,
That's one.
great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt, that's mostly down to Master...
Why are the accounts with Jean? Does she do bookkeeping?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally go... After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source.
Paimon never knew that.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work, indeed. We're certainly very lucky, but...
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much...
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster...
Sounds like a poor excuse. Come on, let's go and... Huh?
Have you heard? You might have heard
Yeah. You two!
Margaret? What are you two?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it? No, not her. I imagined you. I mean, little Princey. Prince was just.
Did you seriously think Diona was at?
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. Sarah and Charles need our help urgently, too.
You're on the way to see Jean?
Paimon thought you were looking for a...
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help.
Seriously? You want Jean?
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person. Please mention it to Jean from me. I'll treat...
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable. Guess the... Acting Grandmaster? Oh, Master...
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help.
I see. Well, thank you for... I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will... accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything. We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay? How's Jean holding up?
It's just burnout from work stress. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have...
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot...
Poor Jean. She's always been one of... This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Oh, you think so? I'm... So, you know, it's not like this is a person.
What's up with Barbara?
Anyway, you're an honorary... While the master is down, the knights should share her burden.
That's a very good point, but...
Jean has so much to do. And next, you should go and check in at the headquarters.
Paimon feels like she's trying...
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
Go! Phew. Huh?
Oh, it's Kaya.
I've been waiting for you. I have been informed about Jean falling ill.
So courteous and polite.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. Now, in addition to that thank you message, it's like you read my mind.
Things like helping to...
Right. Although the commissions you report, I am concerned that they will not be handled with due, so I am hoping that you can... I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honor...
You can flatter us all you...
Oh, I have far more important matters.
Fine, then.
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See...
Yours is the cat that...
Venti! Have you come to...
Me? Here to help you?
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince!
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who... Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well and...
Prince is a mischievous little rascal.
Indeed.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to...
What would a kitty cat want?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of...
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extreme. That's a trick of the...
The strings contain animo energy? That'll help us. It's time for you. I'm unsure there must be...
Thank you all. Prince... oh, take this fish. It's little Prince's...
Just like the cat Margaret was describing. So it must be Prince, right? Go!
Prince! Where did you go running off to?
We definitely had our...
Oh, Princey. How could you...
Looks like those two need... And here are your ash...
You found them! I dare say that a private performance played using these
What? Oh, now Paimon gets why...
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now. Huh?
Lisa, are you here about the tax...
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After a...
Cool. Well, if we're no longer...
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please, allow me, ma'am. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run... If it's not too much trouble?
What's so urgent about this order?
It came in at the last minute. Literally.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
Toodle. With the wind. Phew. Go.
Have you come to rescue me? In all the time I've been working at the winery, this is... If you'd taken any longer, I don't...
Fear not! My friend here is...
Just as well. Then please, and be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly trolls is not... I'll be waiting up ahead.
No, my sword!
Lots over! This isn't good. Time to go. I must leave no stone unturned. Go! Phew! Huh? Phew! Up! Yeah! Huh?
Let me read you a verse.
Lots over!
Rain outlines your fate.
Go! Phew!
Thank you, my friend. I'll put in a good word for you.
With the wind. Go! Got it. Amber, are you here to help out with...
Oh, hi! Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an
Oh,
Sarah, what are you still stressing about?
you misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. Another bizarre order came in just now. Really? You don't mind how... That would be wonderful!
Yeah, well, those hilly trolls are going.
Well, why don't you take this order?
Are you sure he can be trusted?
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is...
A fight?
For this dish we need 3 sweet... Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber.
Oh.
Today's recommendation is this. Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and 3 fat? Yep, that's it. Now, order number 7 is for one.
And so begins the story.
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Any news on that sweet madame? One sweet madame? This, since you cook so...
Sticky honey roast?
That's right. A mainstay. The knights order it almost every... Let me teach you the recipe for a sticky...
Wait, didn't you say it?
With your cooking skills, I don't... As soon as that sticky honey roast is ready... I'm still waiting on one sticky honey roast. I'm still waiting on one sticky honey roast. This is... Wow! Did you...
A re-release from...
Yes, thanks ever. If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a...
Think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Oh, it's nothing. Look, Jean has regained consciousness and should be— That's great news! But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her. She tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she Where? Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is— Jean goes there whenever she feels— Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left. That's what I'm worried about, too. Don't worry, we'll take over. Great. That...
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Huh?
Hi, Jean. Are you feeling better now?
Much better. I was not
Are you sure? We saw you beneath. Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
Oh, thank you. That means a lot, but I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise...
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first. As the Lion Fang Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time. Then, she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight, spreading grace and
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius...
Oh, that makes you too want to be as gentle as the...
Yes, I know it sounds like a huge... but I see it more as a huge risk. After all, it is a lot to live up to.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
Caught red? Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the map. How did they know about Jean's choosing this moment to strike as a low?
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight, I swear...
Since this opportunity has slipped away,
Stop! After him.
Jean, you're still recovering.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't...
I do trust you, but to let an...
Fine, but at least...
Thank you for your understanding.
Not good. A minor setback.
Let's dance. Are you hurt? Ugh, darn him and his traps.
How badly are you hurt? Oh, one of my own being injured because of... Let me handle this.
No, you are in no state to handle this alone.
Okay, but before we move out, at least let me heal everyone.
Thanks.
Wind, hear me.
Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you chased me this far. Face my brave subordinates. I will dispel in their fear of water.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of the... to me. Go as one.
Rain outlines your fate. See? Time to go.
No, my sword! stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would. Let the show begin.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Thanks to Barbara's help, my condition is better than I thought.
The main thing is that you're safe. Now,
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again. I hope she...
Ad Astra Ab. Ad Astra Ab.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Master, you finally returned.
Swan, were you waiting for me?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... okay. I know I said it's nothing big, but...
huh?
Well, if you say so, Swan, it's fine. Now that I have had...
Oh, great.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most...
Well, Swan was clearly agitated.
Mondstadt, welcome.
All I can think about is Dina.
Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness,
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, after all, you'll never let us do the...
Jean? Huh? Is this Jean when she's...
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal.
This is just all. Thank you, everyone. This really.
Well,
But there are so many things.
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy. So while you were away, we all pitched in and...
Did you really? Even the issue with the.
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly...
And the tax returns?
I spend so much time doing library admin. A few more people.
Well, what about Margaret's missing cat?
Are you kidding me? That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight.
Enough already. No more thinking about work today.
It is my honor to work alongside you all. Praise be for the. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put.
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this. See all of this food and drink? Not only that, but he cooked each one of these. So relax already. There's no need to be so modest. Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue.
Despite my initial reluctance, I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh, Master Diluc.
All right. Jean's supposed to be
Agreed. Now, let the party begin.
It looks like everyone to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle. Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by herself. Let's make sure the woman of the hour doesn't get left out.
Oh, it is you. Yes, I am just...
Uh-oh, it seems...
I want to thank you again. Either way, it is good to be here together with everyone. And it has...
What's that?
I am definitely more of a Dandelion Knight than a Lion Fang Knight. The Lion Fang Knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the Dandelion Knight that represented her hopes for the future, a future belonging to the newly formed knight. I do believe that Vanessa watches over us, whether from high up above or from the wind. I'll let the wind lead.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Silly
Miss Yenfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store...
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow...
Of course.
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the,
Yes, I see.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir.
With this hard evidence to back us up...
On the contrary, this is far from... If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry... Aha! Got it! Singxi. She often helps people to find a jewel...
Well, that was quick. How come you know so...
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of... But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily... As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the...
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say...
Yes, well, that's no obstacle, because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You...
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know? Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like...
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singxi. Go!
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further trouble from then on? Yep, has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from the design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone. This order was on hold for a very long time, and
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith?
yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite. Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the inlaid gemstone is recorded as smaragdus jadeite. The document even has the.
Thank you, Sinksy.
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway.
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something isn't?
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement once we have this final piece of evidence.
Everything's out of stock, but we have some new items here.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well. Now that's an even rarer.
No. I'm here this time to ask if.
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 7 mountain treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit.
That is indeed the case. If you.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document, won't take me a moment. But after I gave him my reply, I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if you're pressing.
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you for penning us that.
You're too kind. Take care now.
That Baizhu guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a—
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the smaragdus. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not—
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, I spent a huge sum to obtain that smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the—
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question. This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all.
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
What's this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering— Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be— I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigation.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell.
Huh? No, I...
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were— You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay— Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yamp, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was... But I'm a victim in all of this, too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be— That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus Nephrite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Chichao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly! If they weren't the real—
I didn't want to either. But when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners— If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then—
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has—
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not.
Ms. Jich—
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite—
What? But I... don't...
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you.
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time—
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony.
Well
then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the... If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice...
Well, that's that. And we've got the smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well. Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up even though the right solution depends on your... The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near an adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultants? Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning. Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a...
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find... Good, good. Then we have all the material.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see...
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find...
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to...
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was... Indeed she is. Liyue has changed. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also... Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then. Let us speak of this no more.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. There we go. Hold it firmly. If you were to take these blueprints with you as well, you'll need them if you wish to make your
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly...
Oh, you needn't worry about that.
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
peaceful neighborhood.
Huh?
Wanna come over for tea? So close, so close. Whew, that was a tough fight. Steady now, it's the final stretch. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Steady now! It's the final stretch! Whew! That was a tough fight! So close, so close! Stay cool! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Steady now. It's the final stretch. You made that look easy.
Silly churl. Billy churl. Silly Bill. Hilly.
The pitch black whale.
One client, two clients, three clients.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.